proudly brought to you by the National Center for Wellness.
Right, kind of like the idea that of a natural infection interacting with your innate immune system and recruiting the whole immune system, as opposed to
Perfect.
an injection, which is only recruiting an antibody, which does not equate to immunity.
Perfect. And I just want to get their wheels spinning that gets them to say, wait a minute, they're not the same. You know, some people, they'll just nod their heads and be like, yeah, absolutely. And certain people are going to be alarmed to understand that there's actually a difference.
I just heard a really interesting lecture a couple days ago by a Ukrainian woman, and of course I'm forgetting her name, but she was talking about how she did some research on measles vaccine and how they used to, when I first started my career, they said you needed one measles vaccine and you'd have your lifetime immunity. Then they found out some years later, hey, wait a minute, there's breakthrough cases. You're going to need 2 doses of this vaccine. It's not really that the vaccine doesn't last, but it just, the first dose doesn't hit everybody. It doesn't catch all people. So you need 2 doses. Now we're finding out that we're having breakthrough cases of measles. People are needing 3 doses. The next thing is going to be just, oh, you need an annual booster of this thing. But this woman did research to determine that out of all the people that get vaccinated with a measles vaccine, within 5 to 10 years, 75% of people essentially have no immunity left. So it does not last, and a study has been done to prove this.
Right.
So people are out, you don't have herd immunity
right.
from vaccines. You may get something like herd immunity from a natural infection. And this is what you need to protect our young babies. They need to be breastfeeding and they need to be around people who have had natural infections of measles, not.
So what do you think bodes for the future when the generations who were exposed to everything naturally are no longer a part of the herd? What do you anticipate happening to a whole society of people who have artificial immunity that doesn't last?
Well, I think there's some big problems. I believe that we have had foreign RNA and DNA injected into this, and this may have become incorporated into our genome. And there's not very many what I call unadulterated people left in the world. Because even if there's a child who's unvaccinated, those parents of that child have been vaccinated, and our health is spiraling downwards. I worry about the future generations.